Hi everybody, this is Bob from Buckeye Sports Center. I'm excited to take a look at the 2022 Barletta Corsa X23UC model. This is one of the more popular models from Barletta. The Corsa series came out last year and was a great success. A very cool looking, kind of edgy, stylish, almost like race car inspired look to the boats. A really premium high-end boat, but really the price point of these Corsas are not crazy high, so it's got a lot of value for a really premium level boat. So let's take a look at the Corsa. So we're going to start our way in the bow and then kind of work our way back. And one of the things you're going to notice with Barletta, and if you've watched other Barletta videos, some of this will be repetitive, but we've got a nice step area in the bow. It's about a foot wide, not too narrow, so it's easy for people to board and exit the boat. However, we're not making that too big so that you lose interior space. So we're kind of maximizing the space there. You know, with Barletta, you're going to see the Corsa's got basically 4 rail panels on it. You know, excellent styling all the way through. You know, nice docking light here, stainless steel, navigation lights, nice little trim piece, stainless steel, labeled with Corsa on it. So a lot of premium fit and finish features. This particular boat features the dark blue paneling with the matte black paneling here. So that just kind of gives a nice two-tone look. And again, as we look throughout the boat, we're going to see a lot of stainless steel accents, like in the corner caps. Nice heavy-duty pop-up cleat there that's stainless steel. All Barlettas are going to come with a basically a enhanced front area that's got extra support in it, so if you do hit the dock or something, the whole front end's not going to cave in. This particular boat's got the blackout package, which is going to include the rails, the Bimini top, the rub rail, and also the trim skirting on the outside to kind of make that premium high-end look. The other thing we'll notice with the Corsa is, from a tube perspective, we're actually increasing the tube size, higher than the industry standard. So this is going to have a 26-inch tube, along with an elongated nose cone for extra float in the bow, and really great performance on this tri-tune setup. So as far as features up inside the boat, the first thing we notice here is how huge this transom area is. This is even larger than what you'll find on their C-Class boat. So really almost a 3-foot extension on the rear deck. So the overall length of this boat's actually approaching 26 feet, when you consider this rear deck. So it's a 23-foot tube, and then this elongated rear deck makes it super easy to enter and exit the boat for kids to jump around and play. If you're lounging on the back, you got plenty of space. The ski tow bar, I really like how it's designed. It's a little bit wider mount because of that extended deck, but it's not in the way of anything. You kind of use it as kind of a grab handle as you move yourself around the boat. And then the direct fill fuel tank, which is standard in all Barlettas, so you can access it from the inside the boat, either side, even at the gas pump if you're trailering the boat. It's a really easy access. We move over to the other side, we'll see that Mercury 200 horsepower engine, V6 stainless steel prop, so you're going to get really good overall performance of this particular boat. You can run all the way, I think, up to a 300 horse on this boat, at least a 250, but with a 200 you kind of see some good value but also good overall performance. Boarding ladder here from Barletta is going to be upgraded, and 4-step ladder, wide step mounts, all stainless steel, just really heavy duty. We see the transducer and also the light package here on the bottom of the tube. This one's got the exterior light package, so this one's loaded with features. Okay, as we move inside the Corsa X23UC, the Ultra Lounger, this is one of the key features of this boat, and in a lot of Barlettas, this is a very popular setup. We're going to see multiple different configurations and how you can use this boat. It's very versatile depending on what's important to you. There's literally 10 or 12 or 14 different ways you can maneuver this seat. The first way we're going to go is just a regular forward-facing seat. You can sit 3 or 4 people across here as we're heading forward. So this is one position. We're also going to flip it backwards. So 3 people, 4 people can sit facing backwards with their legs fully out and around, which is really cool. We also can flip it all the way down to kind of create a full bed effect. Again, very cool. As we film this, we're also seeing in the cup holders the lights changing. So this has got the RGB light package, so you'll see the lights kind of flickering and changing colors, which is, again, a cool upgraded option. There are not many options with Barletta. That's the cool thing. Most everything is standard on the boat. The option list for Barletta, it might be 10 options on a boat. It's not like 60 or 70 or 80. So one of the things I urge you to do, whether you're looking at Barletta or other brands, just go through that option list. All right, what's included, the standard feature list as well, because Barletta typically is going to include anywhere between $4,000 to $6,000 to $8,000 worth of features that are optional from everybody else, but standard on Barletta. As we move back, keep going with the Ultra Lounger, we've also got a seat here that we can pull up and angle it backwards. So if you want to sit facing backwards, but you don't want your full legs stretched over, you can kind of sit here, which is kind of cool. We can also just do that on one side or the other. You don't have to have them be done on both. So if one person on one side wants to do that, that's fine. The other thing we can do is if we want to have somebody face backwards, or face forwards, excuse me, we can actually maneuver that seat like that and have that person kind of sit facing forwards and have just some versatility in the seating to make it work really well. So kind of endless possibilities with the Ultra Lounger. Okay, the dash of the Corsa is definitely one of those areas where this boat really shines. We're looking at a super premium, super high-end kind of race car style console. We've got a raised helm. We've got this padding down below with the blue trim in it. Just really, really fancy, really high-end. Rather than having kind of old school toggle switches, we've got nice lit switches here, just push button switches, which is a little bit more modern. We've got the RGB light control over here to the right. We've got the Hertz stereo system with 6 speakers is included with Bluetooth as part of this boat. We've got the Simrad integrated dash over here to the right. There's some engine data that pops up on that screen. There's also some GPS and some other functions. So a really, really high-end premium dash. Again, we don't see a plexiglass cheap windshield on this. This is kind of sleek and nice and just very, very good. I've got plenty of space to operate. I've got plenty of leg room. I've got a little storage compartment down here for my phone. I've got my cup holder, throttle control off to the right. There's actually kind of a big glove box located over there on the left-hand side as well, so there's plenty of storage. The other thing that we'll talk about here in relation to the dash, because the control of it is down over here, is we do have the power Bimini top. So that's a standard feature on Barletta. Again, normally an upgrade, but a nice top. If you've put down and taken up Bimini tops on pontoons before, you know kind of how annoying it is to deal with. But just being able to literally flip a switch and have the thing move itself is definitely a cool add-on feature that is standard on Barletta. So you'll see a theme there. Unfortunately, I don't have time to list all the standard features, but I encourage you, as you compare boats, look at that standard feature list from Barletta, compare it to the competition, and you'll see the difference. So as you move over to the port side, we're going to see the co-captain's chair. We've kind of got the captain, co-captain chair set up. The captain's chair's got the cup holders, the phone holder, as well as kind of a USB plug for phone charging. You also see the doggy dock view door. You can actually kind of see through there. Hopefully the video shows it, where you can actually kind of see through that panel on the outside. For dogs can see through, or little kids crawling around can see through. The other thing I've noticed when I'm driving these boats is that in the front and on the left, I can have better access as the driver. I can actually see through and see when the dock is coming, so that makes docking the boat a little bit easier as well. Another feature we'll talk about that's standard on Barlettas is this flip-up table. Everybody's always looking for kind of a serving station, serving table type setup, and on this Barletta, pretty much all the Barlettas come with this, and it's pretty cool because it's out of the way. It's not like in in the middle of the lane for walking to the front and the back, so you can kind of have this little serving table, serving station right here. Plenty of room if somebody's just sitting here eating by themselves, or just kind of more of a serving area. It's pretty cool. Other storage things we're talking about, obviously with the ski locker, this being a tri-tune, we've got access to the center ski locker. It's got a wide door on it, so you can get the cover in here easily. If you're storing the cover in there, you can get skis, you can get wakeboards, pretty much anything you want. Nice gas assist shock on there. Again, little stainless steel hardware pieces that you don't see plastic on Barletta. You'll see a lot of stainless steel. Another feature that we talked about, the glove box earlier, but here it is. Okay, nice glove box for phones, wallets, cell phone, that type of deal. And then another doggy door dish here, which is real popular with Barletta, where the dog can get his water and food, kind of built in there. So as we move into the bow area, and again, this is where people feel like the Barlettas really feel bigger than they are. You know, a lot of people get on this boat and say it feels like a 25 or 26 foot. A lot of that has to do with that rear extension, but just this interior cockpit. You know, this being a 23 footer, you know, plenty enough space for 3 people to sit sideways up here in the bow. We also see some, again, cool styling elements by having this kind of built-in area into the upholstery. Again, a lot of area to throw, you know, shirts or cell phones or whatever. There's all kinds of space there. Kind of a cool speaker grill cover right here protecting the speaker. You know, but just little nooks and things that you would need to store stuff away. It's really cool. Obviously we see a premium armrest here for people just sitting down facing forward. You know, the Corsa upholstery, you see how wide this is. It's just a super comfortable, super heavy duty upholstery. Barletta does a nice job making that seat super sturdy and super you know, easy and comfortable to get in and out of. And a little bit wider seat here on the Corsa as well when you compare it to the C-Class or Cabrio model. So in summary, you know, the Corsa is just a super premium, high-end feeling pontoon boat. You know, there are definitely boats up there nowadays that get 150, 180, 200 grand. You know, this particular boat's going to come in way, way below that price point. So it's a very good value proposition for a premium level boat. This is rated for 13 people. It actually, surprisingly, will take up to 350 horsepower because of how Barletta is, you know, built so burly. But in general, that 200 horsepower will kind of get you into the low to mid 30-mile-an-hour range, even with a load of people. You know, potentially touching the upper 30s with a lighter load of people. So generally, for most people in what they're trying to use the boat for, tubing, you know, some light skiing, wakeboarding, you know, it's got plenty of power for that. And then also check out, you know, the other models in the Corsa line. There's models with the arch, you know, design and some different things to kind of enhance the look. But you know, really, you know, I'm really happy with this boat and how it performs and how it feels, and it really gives a little bit sportier of a look to a Barletta. You know, Barletta when they came out was a very classic look, you know, kind of a classic styling. This one's a little bit edgier, a little bit more sporty, and it might appeal to a different type of person than, for instance, the Lusso class or the C class might. You know, for more information, for more videos, check out our website, BuckeyeSportsCenter.com. Subscribe to our YouTube page where we post videos like this from Barletta, along with 14 other different brands. So there's all kinds of cool videos that we post. We appreciate all the feedback we get, not only for customers in Northeast Ohio where we're located, but really around the country and around the world that look at that YouTube page. Thanks again, and have fun on the water.